Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rizky Haudy Faizy. I'm from C class, and in this video, I will tell you about the article that I have some read before. So, in the first article is new methods in the study of English grammar by Debora Ziola Lomovna, Muhammadiyeva Firza Berzimurodovna, and Sasanova Sulka Rashidovna. The objective of this article is in this article, the author described the latest methods of learning English by utilizing technology and current development. The author states that these methods include educational technology, utilizing the globalization process, utilizing the use of graphic organizer and different tables, and strengthening the grammar material studied with a dictionary and daily practice. The result is the author found several new methods in studying English grammar, and then the author includes these methods in the article. In conclusion, the author reminds students about simple rules for successful learning English. Firstly, find a professional in your field, not just a teacher. Then, exercise regularly. Don't learn new things without repeating what you've learned. Next, teach all types of speaking activities like listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And lastly, incorporate English into your life so it responds and love what you do to make learning a language a part of your life and occasion. Number 2, tradition or modernism in grammar teaching, deductive versus inductive approaches by Kubrasik. So, in this article, the author examines which is better between the inductive methods and the deductive methods, with another aim of the study is to investigate the perception of lecturer and adult learner about these two ways. The research was based on quantitative research design. As a result, the study reveals that when the academic success of the students are considered, deductive teaching of grammar is slightly more effective than inductive teaching, although this difference is not significant according to statistical data. In conclusion, the deductive teaching worked better with the adult learner when the academic success and proficiency levels are examined. To sum up, most of the learners revealed that they feel better with the deductive way, and their pre- and post-test results show that they learn better deductively. Next, number 3, development of an intelligent mobile application for teaching English pronunciation by Nadir Kafus. In this article, the author discusses how to develop smart mobile applications that can help students learn languages. The application developed is a voice recognition engine that has been used on cell phones to recognize words. This application can easily identify and correct any pronunciation errors. Then, this application can increase students' motivation and make learning easier and more enjoyable. The author concludes that although intelligent systems are used in most engineering fields, their use in academics is not very broad. The author develops a learning application system using a speech recognition machine in the hope that this discovery can be a light for future researchers in the academic field. Besides that, students who want to improve their pronunciation can find the smart mobile application that has been developed by her to be useful and fun to use. Article number 4, Modern Methods of Teaching English in Namagan State University by A. Saidabieva, E.B. Atamirzayeva, and F.X. Dadaboeva. In this article, the author explained 4 methods of teaching English at Nanangan State University, namely the direct methods, grammar translation teaching methods, and audiovisual and audiolingual methods, and the communicative methods. So these 4 methods are often used and have their respective advantages, but the author emphasized that the communicative method is the dominant method. The author finds 4 methods. Of the 4 methods, the author concludes that the communicative method was initially rejected, but is now back at the forefront along with the traditional grammar translation methods. Article number 5 is the grammar translation methods, the direct method, and the audiolingual method by Risnawati Jauhar. In this article, the author discusses 3 methods used to learn languages. The 3 methods are the grammar translation method, direct method, and the audiolingual method. The direct methods and the audiolingual methods, both methods, help the students to develop their language and cultural performance as well. However, the grammar translation methods, as a monotonous one, has its own power for improving students' reading and writing. The author concludes that learning the target language is very important for people who aim for their career and further cognitive development, especially for students, because the learning process does not only focus on academic achievement, but also the language culture that students acquire in school activities. The author also concludes that the direct methods and the audiolingual methods, both methods, help the students to develop their language and cultural performance as well. Article number 6 is grammar translation. Was it really for students? By Lance Yantagini. In this article, the author discusses whether the grammatical translation method is still effectively used. Lance argues that the whole grammar translation method is just memorizing, but not only memorizing. Lance explained, students must also understand what they memorize, because this does not need to be surprising if students find it difficult, because students not only need to remember accurately, but students also have to apply grammar rules efficiently and accurately. The conclusion that can be drawn is that the grammar translation method is more suitable for students who have good memory and are diligent in studying. Due to the difficulty of this method, it is recommended that teachers use a more in-depth approach and monitor students' progress on a regular basis. Next, number 7, explicit grammar and implicit grammar teaching for English major students in university by Zhang Lin. In this article, the author discusses the definition of teaching methods of explicit grammar and implicit grammar. The author also explained how to use these 2 teaching methods, and the author also explains the advantages and disadvantages of these 2 methods. The author's conclusion: implicit grammar teaching emphasizes more on grammar function, while explicit teaching methods increase the perceptual knowledge to rational knowledge. Next, number 8, lecturer's method in teaching speaking at the University of Iqra Guru by Saidna Zulfikar bin Tohir and Hanafi. In this article, the author discusses many methods to learn speaking skills. There are several of these methods that have been widely used by teachers and students to learn speaking skills. These methods include theoretical review, grammar translation methods, audiolingual methods, communicative approach, presentation, practice and production, task-based learning, ESA or engaged, study and active, and last, lexical approach. The author has conducted a survey that resulted in how much interest a student has in learning speaking skills, and from the data, the author finds that there are several methods from the methods that the author has added in this article, which is the most widely used, namely grammar translation method, task-based learning, and lexical approaches. Next, number 9. Thinking of content-based instruction to teach writing viewed from EFL Learners Creativity by Slamet Riyadi Jailani. In this article, the author conducts research to prove whether content-based instruction is more effective than problem-based learning to teach writing to the EFL learners. And the author also wanted to prove whether creative EFL learners were better at writing or non-creative EFL learners were much better at writing. In conclusion, the result of data analysis showed that content-based instruction was more effective than problem-based learning to teach writing. The EFL learners having high creativity have better writing than the EFL learners having low creativity, and there was an interaction between teaching methods and EFL learners' creativity in teaching writing. Based on the finding, it can be concluded that content-based instruction was an effective method to teach writing. And last, number 10, application of mind mapping methods in college English vocabulary teaching by Gi-Hong Liu. This article discusses the mind mapping methods in outline start from the application of mind mapping in college English vocabulary teaching. And mind mapping can promote teaching efficiency and improve students' practical application ability, cultivate students' good thinking habits, aimed at application of mind mapping in college English vocabulary teaching. It can be concluded that the application of the mind mapping methods in college English vocabulary teaching can improve students' learning interest, enhance their English proficiency, exercise their thinking, and improve their comprehensive abilities. I think that's all I can share with you guys. Thank you for watching. See you and have a nice day.